So, one thing you need to remember is always, always, always check yourself. You should ask yourself, should it have gotten bigger or smaller? If it didn't either get bigger or smaller like it was supposed to, it moved the wrong direction. So you will need to move the decimal again, but in the opposite direction. So we just went over the differences between multiplication and division. So now we're going to practice it. We are going to move the decimal 3 times. So put a little box around the 3. Find your decimal. Ask yourself, should it get bigger or smaller? Go ahead and put a B or an S right here. B or S, what do you think? Times, it is going to get bigger. If I multiply by a 10, it's going to get bigger. So I'm going to take my decimal. So rewrite your number for 1.028. Find your decimal. Move it 3 times to get bigger. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Your new decimal is right here. But in that spot, it is invisible. So the answer is 41028. If you choose to put a comma, count over 3. 1, 2, 3, comma. The next one. Find your exponent. 2. Put a square around it. Should it get bigger or smaller when you're dividing? If you're cutting something up, if you divide it, it's going to get smaller. So you take your number, 2.3, move your decimal 2 times. 1, 2. My decimal moves to here. So my number is 2, 3 with a decimal here. Now, let's check ourselves. Right here, we thought it should have gotten bigger. Is 41,028 bigger than 41? If you do not know how to say the decimal, don't worry about it. 41,000 is bigger than 41. Round it off. We're good. This one, we said should have gotten smaller. Okay, we have rounded off. 22 cents. If you don't know how to say it or think about it, think of it as change. 22 cents. $22. Which one is, did it get smaller? Yes, it got smaller. Go to the next one. Write your number. Find your exponent. It's going to move 1 time. Find your decimal. I don't see a decimal. This is 300. Just like $300, the decimal is here because it's invisible. It's going to move 1 time. Should it get bigger or smaller? It's going to get bigger. So let's move it 1 time. Rewrite our number. 30.0. 330. Did it get bigger? Well, by George, no, it didn't. That means we went the wrong direction. That's why we have erasers. No one, I repeat, no one is perfect. All right? So, now we're going back. Our decimal is still here. We move it once the other direction, put a 0 in the empty swoop, and now we have 3000. So our answer now is 3,000. Is 3,000 bigger than 300? Why, yes it is. If I want to put a comma, I'll count over 3. 1, 2, 3, comma. This one, 2. Divide, smaller. Write down your 10. Find your decimal, $10. Move it 2 places. 1, 2. Now you have 0.10. So 10 cents is smaller than $10. We're good. 1.02. If you need to pause it and return it, I'm running out of time. Here's a 5. We're going to move it 5 times.